get no satisfaction. Lady, what? What'd you say? What'd you say to me? All right, I'm making this because I'm a bit upset. I've been trying to deal with these doctors, and man. Okay, so let me go through this a little bit, if I can even remember these parts of this process that's been happening to me. So I go to the doctors. All right, I wonder. I don't think this has. No, this is all consent crap. This isn't the other page that I wanted, but the first page that they give me, and I ain't never seen all this information, this prying information on these forms before, but I go there and it asks me, race is obviously already something that's on it, but I've got about 6 different races in me. So what am I? I'm supposed to put white because I look white. If I don't, someone's going to say something. Next, I think it said something about your fucking pronouns. It said something about sexuality. It asked me about religion. Why the fuck is a doctor's office asking me all this shit on like a appointment questionnaire? Now, if I'm going there for my mental health and we're having a conversation about those things so you understand who I am, and that's a personal thing between doctor and patient, that might be an okay thing. But the fact that you're asking this shit to be put down on some fucking statistics somewhere is bullshit and should be fucking illegal. That shouldn't be right. Right? Insert Dana White clip here.
That's fucking illegal.
Sorry, I made myself laugh. I didn't even watch it. I can see it in my head. I know you guys saw it. I'll see it in a minute. Anyway. It's just everything's against me every time. So, okay, another thing is that I go there. The first appointment that I went to see a new primary, they gave me this clipboard of stuff to fill out, like that paperwork, right? I'm holding on to this clipboard. I go into the room. I talk to the lady. We do whatever. We talk. We go through history. We decide I'll go to a mental health check next, whatever. So I'm still holding the fucking clipboard. I go to leave to the front, and I'm like, I guess somebody want this before I walk out the door with it, or was there not a point for me to fill this stuff out? And then I get a voicemail a few days later or something. Sir, you didn't fill something out on here so we can charge your insurance. I'm like, what are you talking about? I held on to that thing the whole time I was there. Nobody even fucking looked at it. Then you're going to call me 3 days later to ask me to, what? Then I go to the mental health first appointment thing. I get a text message. Because, of course, these doctors got to call you 3 weeks ahead, the week ahead, 2 days ahead, the day ahead. So fucking stupid. So I'm sitting in the car, and I'm waiting because it says we will contact you next. And then there's a woman walking around the parking lot, looking at cars, seeing if there's people in there. I'm in my car. I think everybody... So I actually got out of my car. My appointment's at 8:30 before this happened. I got out of my car, walked up to the door at 8:27. The fucking door was locked. I didn't know that the place didn't open its doors until my appointment time. No one said that. So I walked back to my car and was sitting there, and then waited for this woman to come out and find me and say that our phone system is down, and I had to come out and find you because normally we would just, I guess call or text or something to say come inside. So that happened then. And I talked to that lady. And by the end, like, it was good. But by the end, when I left, it just had me thinking, part of our conversation was that they're just going to try to pin everything on substance abuse, on alcohol, on whatever. There's not, I mean, I have a medical marijuana card, but that's no longer an abuse thing. It's a medical thing. Anyway, I go back again. I talk to this next woman, and um, we talk about a few things so she can, she has the other notes, but so we talk about stuff. And and I said this to her. I said, I don't want to, sound a weird way or anything, but it seems like coming here might be a mistake if all you are going to do or anyone is going to do is try to pin this on a substance abuse problem that I really no longer have. uh, I was in recovery for over 5 years, and it's been a bit over 5 years now. Funny, sirens drive by as I say that, right? Now it's been a little over 5 years that I haven't been. I hit meetings sometimes. I still talk to some people, and I love those people. Those are my friends, but I just wasn't working for me anymore. I could say more. I'm not gonna. So I left. I drink sometimes with my woman, and I smoke when I feel that I need to, so I don't physically harm myself or anyone else, right? So there we go again. Did you hear him, kitty? It's the police trying to make a video. They keep driving by. He looked over. Anyway, so we got in a little deeper about stuff, and we talked about things, and I didn't even tell those people a third of shit that's happened to me in my life. Anyway, somebody finally wants to say that I have PTSD, that I have some kind of depression and some kind of anxiety, but I don't remember what kind that they said. And I told her I don't understand how I can be and feel so low and so not driven and so just there's no point or reason to fucking do anything and still running 1,000 miles an hour. That's one of the major things I don't fucking understand. She pulls out this big book of medications, and I've been, against this sort of thing for a very, very long time. In the past couple years, I've tried some things in the summer, some pills, because when my grandmother passed, it's the worst thing in the world. So I tried last summer, I tried the summer before on both anniversaries to make sure that I was, assisted a little bit with my brain so that it could just not freak out. And, some of those things worked a little, some of them didn't, some of them backfired or had side effects, whatever you want to say. My face twitched for a while. It was really weird. It was like this whole cheek. And one time I took some of the things they gave me. I think it was the wrong mixture, and I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. So I had already taken pills that made my heart feel like it was running too much, but that combination was like I feel like I'm going to die, and I'm trying to take medication to not feel that. So now that leads us to this morning. So I say to her as I'm leaving, this was yesterday, I say to her, okay, so you want me to go there now? She said, yeah, I'll put it in as soon as you leave or whatever, and it'll take how long the pharmacy takes or whatever. Okay, so, I didn't go there right away. I picked up my girl. I had to bring her to work. Um, she had to be at work, so we stopped there on the way. And I said, this is my name. I'm here for pickup. And she said, oh, that needs a prior authorization. You could check tomorrow. And I said, all right, I'll call later. Because who knows? So I call later. The voice thing says no. I call again this morning, which is the next day. And the voice thing says that there's like no prescription there for me. So, again, I'm not the fucking doctor. I'm not the pharmacy. I'm just somebody trying to get some fucking help. And what happens? This. So then I call the doctor's place again. In the voice thing I listen to while I'm sitting there and waiting says something about if you have to get prescriptions, call your pharmacy. I already did that part. Do my fucking part all the time. Doesn't seem like it matters much. By the way, it's April 4th, 2024, and it's snowing outside right now. I just want to point that out. It's snowing. Yeah. So I call them and let them know, just kind of what I just said to you. Like I heard the thing on your message there, but I called there already. Now it's the next day. She says, okay, I'll make sure that they know. We'll get the authorization. She said, but just honestly, so those authorizations take some time. So it might not be till the next day. I just said it's 2024. I've been trying to get some fucking help with this since 2017. I've been going to doctors. I've been fucking willing. I've been taking shit. I've been stabbed with needles. I've been given all these pills. How many fucking times am I willing to go through a process that doesn't even seem to fucking work? It doesn't even matter. I go, the fucking doctor finally says, so who the fuck are the prescription people? Who is my insurance to not give me what the fucking doctor says? This is bullshit. The fuck are we doing here? The fucking prescription people, now I'm fucking pissed. I can't even think off. The fucking insurance people aren't the fucking people to say yes or no. You fucking idiots. You're the people to tell me how much I pay or not. Not fucking tell me if I get medication or not. I told this woman yesterday, I don't ever have to worry about why these tragic fucking things happen in our country. All these mass shootings, all these things when people just lose their fucking mind. Because I've been trying to find fucking help for myself for 7 fucking years. How long can people go before they just fucking lose it? And never mind what's happened to us in the last 3. We're not America anymore, remember? Fucking stupid. This is where everything in the world is stupid. Every fucking person in any position that we have is stupid. How the fuck did this happen? How did this happen? I don't actually have to ask that question because I know you raised these people to be morons. You educated them into stupidity. How do you think Joe Biden got voted for? At all. People that are blind that don't know any history. Now we're on that again. Because that's everything now. This fucking country is shit. Cowards now. Surrendered. Can't say no man left behind ever again for America. It's gone. It's Joe Biden. And now I sit here waiting for fucking help.